All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Today is September the 30th, 2024. And for today's title is trying to get some information about the strikes or the workers dealing with the port system. Now, if you are a loyal subscriber, and especially my moderators, I picked up on this weeks ago. I sure did. Now, did I go back and try and remember which video it was? I know it had to be in the month of August. So either it was in July or August. I'm thinking more toward the first part of August. Because anything that I see, I have to say it. And it was totally just random, okay, that I seen it in my reading. And I specifically said, no, this is about import export. So I don't know if any of my moderators remember that particular video, because it could have been titled something else. But, if I see it in the cards, I'm going to say it. Do I necessarily believe that it was going to come out or happen? Yeah, because if I see it, it does happen. So, all of my readings are foresight. And I picked it up really back in August. Even could have been the last part of July, but I'm thinking it was around the first or middle part of August that I seen that. So in your pre-shuffle, look what came out. I was trying to get a picture for the thumbnail, and this is a worker, toil and labor. So yes, the strike will be happening. First card out. And then we have the community. And as you can see that these people are kind of dressed a little bit disheveled. And then in the background, you have a very luxurious interior of a restaurant, home, something to that nature, right? And it's a butler in there. And then it's a lady standing next to the butler in the background. And they are dressed more sophisticated than the people standing on the outside. So this is about, actually can be specifically toll and labor. It also can be their reasonings. Now, I haven't, besides seeing a little bit, scrolling up and down, I haven't literally researched or too tough heard the conditions or the terms and conditions of why these workers are wanting to strike. Okay. Now, of course, number one, when people strike, it can be about wages. It could be how they're treated. It can be, not having a raise in 5 years, 2 years, whatever the case may be. Because this is giving off like a Five of Pentacles energy. So, yes, the strike is about to happen. Because I was just shuffling the card to get a picture. And these are the two that came out. Okay, so let's see. Well, like I said, I already been said. Now something may be given as an offer because we got the gift card to pop out. Because I'm really specifically trying to see what cards to use to get the best information for us. So some type of offer at however length of time will be extended. Don't quite know if it's going to be what the workers will accept or looking forward to. But we're going to keep going and find out and see what the cards say. This is like money can be, because readers, we have certain cards, how we name them and what it comes across to us when we are doing readings or interpreting. So this will be a I don't want to say a handout, but it will be some type of offer. Now it can be 17 17 to 18 hours, days, weeks, months. I don't know because I'm looking at the card. Okay. That this strike will happen, or how long that this offer as a presentation or a negotiation. Okay, let's just call this a negotiation being offered or handed out to the people. It can be 17 to 18 hours, days, weeks, months. Now, I doubt it will be 17, 18 years. Let's not hope. Or most of the world will be shut down by then. Okay. We'll be all evaporated, dehydrated, lack of food, and whatever else. Hey, Stagner. Hey, how you doing? Okay. They don't want to give me a card because I know y'all hear me shuffling. So it can be the number, like I said. Let me see. It is. Okay. I'm good. I like it when you call me baby girl. So we're going to keep going though. But like I said, I do have numbers in these cards. Okay. And you see how 0 is at the bottom. So I keep these in here because it's pointing up. And so to me, like I said, it can be 7 plus 1 is 8. So that's why I said 17 to 18 hours, days, weeks, months. Okay. So it's pointing up to the number. And because I kept shuffling and it wouldn't give me a card with the number on it. And I had to hand pull this. So we're just going to stick with that number for right now. And we're going to keep going. Okay, so now we have, so it's going to be a shutdown, a lockdown. So the offer, and this is allegedly and hypothetically, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just pulling cards and reading what they say on camera. That's it. Okay. So a sense of imprisonment can mean a lot of different things. So after the strike, it will start because this came in reverse. Okay, so it will begin. It will happen. And it's based on how they feel they are treated, benefits, wages, terms, conditions, all the above. Okay, I don't know the specifics, but so something will, as an offer to negotiate, will be given. And I gave you the time frame. That don't necessarily mean it's so, but it can at least last 17 to 18 days. Let's hope lesser than that, but at least let's hope for weeks, days, and not months, right? I'm finna pull something for the imprisonment because this offer may be rejected as a sense of still feeling imprisoned, even if they a sense of shut off, shut out, locked down, locked away, treated a certain type of way, allegedly, still not part of the community, which is the community of the workers of the region of that Pacific company or companies, because we're talking about all along the coastline. We're not just talking about like Savannah Port or the port in Florida. We're talking about all of the southeast, going up into Canada or something, right? Not quite sure. So we're talking about more than one Pacific uh, port. Okay. So let me get one more before I clarify the imprisonment. Let me get another one. So according to what I'm seeing and what I'm being told is part of this also is that they're going to want some type of letter of recognition of all the toll, labor, hard work, effort to keep this type of system going. I do believe allegedly some of this is based on who oversees this, such as the big boss, the CEO, whatever the case may be. Allegedly, I was seeing or reading something. Make sure you do your own research. That they wanted to turn the system more into computerized, okay, and to get rid of the manual, most of the manual work, and to computerize it, AI, however you want to say it. And that will be a sense of leaving people or employees out in the cold. Okay. And like I said, you see the butler and the well-dressed woman in the background inside of the house, the building, you know, attending some type of party, because they're prestige. And then you have people who are blue collar, in other words, that are standing outside that doesn't make as much money, which is most of the average person when it comes to our cost of living. Most of everybody is not a millionaire, a billionaire, or a trillionaire. Okay? Most of us are blue collar, military, and or white collar. And then you have people who do more Pacific, lower wages, type of hard toll and labor jobs, right? Okay. So we got the false person, because the reason why I was saying that is because it seems like they're being still not talked about, and or you said you just welcome back, Stagner. We missed you. It seems like they want this, along with this negotiation, to have some type of letter of recognition about how humans still is a part of toll and labor. It's been like that for a while, right? However you may feel that the past, whether we had sophisticated machines or whatever, right? Okay, before horse and buggy, it was always man, right? It was always, however you feel and see it, it was always us as humans, as toll and labor to get things done. And it's been like that for a while. This is how we built communities, communities that was not already founded, quote unquote. We did build communities with hard work, toll, and labor, as women and men, right, of all nationalities. So what they're saying with the imprisonment and the false person in reverse is that they want the truth to be told. It's also coming across that a lot of people, even as employees in relationships, okay, I see where this is going. People want to be recognized. People want to hear that they're needed, that they're appreciated. And this is also coming across, like I talked about in the other reading the other day, with Venus going into her natural home of Libra. okay, which is about relationships, partnerships, marriages, boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, business, you know, relationships with companies, companies to companies, employees to companies, and things like that. So, this is why I feel that this strike may not really last that long because of Venus being in Libra. Now, if it was Venus not going into Libra or being in Libra, then it could have been most likely stretched out longer. Okay. So they just want the truth to be told. They don't want any lies because, allegedly, because a negotiation is given, they'll say one thing, allegedly, as the forefront to media and to the community, us as citizens, but the truth will not be told, actually, about truly how conditions are in the workplace, allegedly, okay? So, and it also seemed like you said 22 years in Florida, you just got tired of. I know that's right. I love Florida, but I could never retire there because of the hurricanes, typhoons, and weather. Um, because I would just literally have my stuff packed up next to the front door. Because soon as they give the warning, I'm in my car and I'm gone. Okay. So, and then I know the property insurance would be so high because of the weather and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a good place to visit, but I canceled my choice of retiring to Florida. I'd rather just visit and come back a little bit more up north. Okay. So, yeah. So they. Okay. All right. So, oh, yeah, I got destroyed. Well, I've been here 7.5 years. Oh, really? Okay. So, yes, the official person is going to be very concerned. Now, this official person can be, like I already called out, the boss, the CEO, the board of directors, all type of people with titles, okay? All the way up into the person who owns everything and is the big wig, okay? The big wig now is very concerned here. Because officially this is going to be their decision, if you want to say allegedly their fault. How are they going to negotiate? What are they going to negotiate? What are they going to offer? Is it going to be something worthy of the beautiful red bow? Or is it still going to be something to get the people back to working, but the people are still going to feel less than, not fully getting what they want, and still feel in a sense of imprisoned, and have to lie about getting what they want, or not getting all what they want, but they want the truth to be told here. Not surprised to see this. So this decision also can be between two people. You got 22 and 33. Glad I just looked at that. All right, let's see. What's at the bottom? Message of concern. So like I said, you see the number 14. So you got 14, 17, and then 18. We got 22, which is 4. You got 33, which is 6. So these two people on the end here, the official person and the person that is up under the official person, which can be more than one person, like a board of directors, but you can have like the official person, a VP, and then board of directors, etc. Right? These two gentlemen, because I do believe they are two different people. They don't have to be of the same company, but they can be one from one side of the port system, and one can be, more down south toward the coast of Florida, Savannah, Georgia, and the other person may be more on the other top end of New York and going more north. But I do feel that those are two different people. Now, we do have a message of concern because this is the time in October 1st will be tomorrow. And now the message of concern is getting sent out, is needing to be taken more serious. And this is why this person has a very concerning nature. So I'm going to put 0 over there. All right. Let's go ahead and use these and get what I tell you about Venus. Now, it goes both ways. Venus, even as a person, and we have jobs to do, right? And I always tell you that Libra 7th house is not just about marriage. It also can be the scales, right? The scales represent merchandise, import, exporting, keeping the scales balanced. You import something, you export, okay? In a relationship, you give, the other person needs to reciprocate. Same thing. Everything is about partnership. If you're an employee, you want a decent level of the scales to your employer. I know everybody is not working, but I'm just saying that as an example. All of that is the energy of Venus, okay, which is cooperation, keeping things copacetic, reciprocation, keeping things not exactly balanced, but enough where that things can be copacetic, right? Treat it like as humans, like we would want to be treated. Let me put that right there. All right, because I already felt that a lot of this, and I talked about this in my past couple of readings. Anyway, about Venus going into her own home, she's going to be happy because she's been through it. Okay. She don't do very well, but in Taurus and Libra, because that's what she is. That's what she represent. She gets emotionally drowned out when she's in Cancer 4th house. She gets taunted over when she's in Leo, because Leo is a dating, I just want to have fun and go out and entertain. I'm not trying to be serious type of energy. So she can't get the cooperation that she wants. You get what I'm saying? So she really does her best in her own house. Venus energy. So now we have Saturn, which is why some of this, a lot of things that are happening, from arrest to people being outed to weather to the second moon planet, excuse me, to a lot of things, right? Unfinished business. So a lot of this was going to take place anyway, with Saturn being retrograde up until November the 4th, because it is time to get our porting system for the next 20 to 50 years in order. That's why a lot of things are happening the way it is, because of Saturn being retrograde, because we're about to close a chapter. We're about to start a new chapter as the world, but also the United States, and particularly for you and me, everybody, right? We're going into the next phase of our journey. And the things that we were tied to, attached to, cared about, in relationships with, married to, a way of thinking, a way of doing things, different type of employments, what we want in the later part of our life. We're making those decisions now. We're not having a choice but to. All of that is that Saturn retrograde energy. Okay. Because a lot of y'all can agree, you've been doing a lot of paperwork. The paperwork just came out of nowhere. Things that you thought was done and over, stuff is coming back to the surface. Stuff can be from 5, 7, 10 years ago, 20 years ago for some of you that may have been older. Finishing up old contracts. Things that seem like all of a sudden it just became an issue or a problem in your life, a certain type of situation, right? It's going to be different for everybody. And now all of a sudden you're having to put a lot of attention into it. You're having to get it straightened out, whether it's love, friendship, platonic, job, career, education, old taxes, bills, whatever it is, right? Things are coming up to the surface because it's time for each one of us to close out some certain things that has been left open in our journey, because it don't need to be there. We don't need to think about it. We don't need to resonate. We don't still need to be attached to it mentally or emotionally. When Saturn goes back direct for the next 50 years, because remember I told you Saturn don't go retrograde like this. So this is a big deal. The next time that Saturn will go retrograde will be 50 years from now. Some of us may not even be here, depending on your age, depending on your health, all type of stuff, right? Depending on our community, depending on politics, our food, our environment, our weather, and also different aspects from the other parts of the world on how they're dealing and acting that may have an effect for us, for the people who may be in the United States. Now, I got people in India that watch me. I got people in Canada. I got people all around the world that view my channel. So I'm not just talking about the United States, okay? All right. So we got the King of Swords here. So that's why I brought that up. And the King of Swords is in reverse. So somebody is very upset. Somebody doesn't want... See, speaking of the scales, you see what I'm saying? Because y'all know if I say it already, it's going to come out in my cards. You say, yeah, you say you 60. Uh-oh. You say you 61. Don't expect... Yes, you will. Don't say that. If allegedly they do better about our food, I may go ahead and move to Europe and Rome, because everything is fresh, no artificial, no sugar, and everything allegedly put into condiments, food. It's just, everything has to change in order for us to evolve. It cannot go on another 50, 100, 200 years, 500 years. It cannot go on the way that it is. When it comes to the toll and the labor to us as humans, as citizens, and I'm not just talking about the United States. I'm talking all of us as an energy, as an entity. Okay. This is why the Empress is here. All right. Let's go ahead and finish this up. I wasn't expecting this to be a very long reading, but now the Six of Pentacles did come in concerned energy, means that no negotiation, no offers, nothing has been done or settled or offered yet. And today is not October the 1st. Also, that means the strike initially has not went into effect yet. So I put it in the upright, but it's really came out in concerned energy here. The Judgment, Scorpio energy. Now, for me, Vedic sidereal, what I do on my channel, not tropical Western, the sun is still in Virgo until October the 15th. Then it will move to Libra. Okay. And at the same time, I believe around that time, the sun will be there, um, and also Venus. Okay. And that's where the opposition will happen, because the sun gives Venus a hard time, because the sun wants to take over the seventh house because it's ego, right? The sun wants to be the biggest, the best, the brightest, but Venus energy is about love, cooperation, balancing of the scales, being copacetic, trying to get along. But the sun, I'm just describing, okay? The sun is like, I don't want to get along. I want to be the center of attention. And the sun is like that, whatever house it goes to, okay? It is the best card in the deck. The sun is going to be, the sun is what it is. Um we do need the sun energy in order to live. And then secondly, to me, would be Venus, which is the love, cooperation, partnerships, family, children, etc. Right? So Venus may be a little irritated when the sun gets there and when Venus get there. Okay. So the judgment is here in reverse. Not trying to do the call to action, not feeling pressured, all over money. All right. Let me pick this up. There go again, the Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So we got, see, this is what I was talking about the imprisonment card next to the truth card in reverse. I mean, the lie card in reverse is about telling the truth. Okay. Seeing through the facade, the secret is lifted, insight, wisdom, aware, observant, explore the unknown. And it's going to be a huge change, the Fool card. So it's going to be a 50-50 chance with the Fool card here. See, remember I just told you about technology? I believe that the people who own the porting system want to make it or create it more computerized than using humans. And this is why the humans or employees are feeling left out in the cold, being abandoned, a sense of imprisonment, being locked out, forced to do this, forced to go on strike. They're being forced or seem like they want to tell the truth to the world. They're seeing through the facade. They want other people to see allegedly through the facade. They're getting this insight and this awareness about what is actually transpiring around the world, where that technology wants to do and take over everything. And it's a 50-50 chance here with the Fool card that it will. And even you looking and listening to this reading, this is your insight, clarity, and awareness that a lot of toil and labor, manual jobs will now be replaced with technology, or at least advanced technology with some human assistance. Maybe this company needs to upgrade their technology and still keep employees. I'm pretty sure it's been ran only by humans with some technical components. But maybe it's time that the officials need to allegedly upgrade their system, but not let it take over. Okay. We got the balance card again, which is the stones. No, that's not the stones. That's the road. Um, Hold on. I'm looking at this free spirit opportunity, embracing the unknown, because when this strike happened, the employees are going to have to embrace the unknown. They don't know if their negotiations are going to be met. They're about to just jump in and do it, and they are being a rebel without a cause right now. They're being a food card, and the food card for me is a 50-50 chance that they will be called back. They will be given everything that they're asking for. But it also can be allegedly a small hiccup or trick, because they may even keep these employees until the technology is built and done to fully take over. This is why the owl is here, okay? That the secret about that now has been out. It's lifted. It's came out. The employees are learning their fate, okay? And they're learning the secret about what the officials allegedly was planning all along. And once the secret was told to them, this is why they're initiating the strike. If the secret never came out, then a strike probably wouldn't even have taken place. So the road. So this is not having a multiple choice, not traveling, no free will, no opportunity, not weighing the options, not deciding, and no crossroad and no journey. Okay. So it's a 50-50 chance that employees are going to go back. They're going to stay. I'm really feeling that they are going to stay, that they're not going to leave, but the strike will happen. They're just waiting on the scales here to be back balanced, that offer, that negotiation, that negotiation to be talked about and or done. Yeah, to find the solution. Okay. I just said the word clarity, insight, a sense of liberation. All of that is Libra energy. And then we have the eagle. So now the solution will be brought down by information from the officials. And this is the eagle here, which is challenging the status quo. So the officials are going to challenge the employees or the strike and allow them to strike until they found a solution to unlock and to balance everything for both parties. Okay. The officials, also the employees, need to change their perception, their perspective about how to go into the future, which is going to be the food card here, how they were treated in the past, and then right now in the present moment. So that card is the number 19. So remember I told you 17, 18. So that can be days or weeks. And we got the 33 here on this one, and a 33 here. So whoever this person is going to be very concerned, they are going to come up with a solution. You see the word genius and intelligence and the word concerned here. So whoever this person is, they're going to have a very genius idea. They're contemplating, they're thinking very hard, using their intelligence and their insight to be more helpful and to come up with a solution, okay? Because the cards are matching 33. So whoever this person is, they're going to give it to the person, the number 33 card, to find a solution. So that can be, I don't know, people in HR, it could be board of directors, it can be the vice president, whoever. Okay. But the key is coming. Now, okay. Whenever I get this card, y'all, I always like to look in my spread and see if I have any locks or open or locked doors. You see that key? That key right there. The solution is going to come to unlock the sense of imprisonment, whether that's emotional, the way that they did things in the past, in the present moment. How are they going to do things in the future? How are they going to treat their employees now and in the future? But the solution is coming to unlock. Okay? It's coming. You see 29 is before 33. So it actually goes like this. That's why I say I my cards are going to tell me everything. Let's get the last one. And that's in reverse. And then there go the offer. Negotiation, solution. And it says the proposal. Now, everything that's a proposal is not a wedding, okay? You have to write up a proposal when you're applying for a grant, a loan to a bank. Here's my proposal of expectations on what I will make the fiscal year, etc. Right? This is Venus energy. That's why I was saying about a partnership. You see that? An agreement. Next level, a union. So this is the stallion. This is my Sagittarius card. And this is breaking free, tame, wild, strong emotions, desire, unbridled, motivated, and drive. Now, that card did come in reverse. Remember I told you that Mars is going to be direct, retrograde, direct, retrograde, direct, retrograde, literally for the next 9.5 months. That's going to take us up until next year. This is going to be part of this energy. I feel that once this solution or key is offered to build a new partnership to try to correct the scales between these two unions, company and employee, Mars needs to be direct when it happened. Now, right now, I believe that Mars is retrograde. It's about to go direct because I believe it's in, I haven't checked. But the only two signs that it's going to be retrograde and direct, y'all, is between Gemini and Cancer. That's it. And Mars never did that before. So that's a new thing also that's going on in the cosmos, let's just say it like that. So fourth house of Cancer is about cooperation, feeling like a community, a home, a union, a partnership, a great contract going on, right? But then third house of Gemini is about taking charge, taking action, questioning your decision. It's Mercury energy. And about thinking about what you want to do before you take action. So this is why the stallion card is in reverse, because I feel that Mars needs to be direct before that happens. And I'm going to tell you when that is. Okay, not next month. I'm going to tell you when that's going to happen. Ooh. Okay. Now, Jupiter is also going retrograde because I didn't mention the 10 of Pentacles. That's going to happen in the next 9 days. 9 to 10 days, Jupiter going retrograde. So the money is going to be there, okay, for this contract or partnership or negotiation to happen. The money will be offered. It's going to be offered. You see that October the 10th, Jupiter goes retrograde. But then also, if you look and see, it says Mercury goes retrograde in Scorpio by the end of November, and Mars goes retrograde back in Cancer again the first part of December. I hope that this doesn't last into no December. Well, like I said, you see how everything is repeating each other? The feeling of lack of wages, lack of benefits, allegedly, whatever it is. Next month, because in a couple of hours, it's going to be October the 1st, okay? Eastern Standard Time for me. Next month will be November, okay? That's also the time that Saturn goes direct, November the 4th. And people are going to have no choice but to negotiate. So as of today, we will or may have to suffer a lack of food, water, textiles, shipments, goods, clothing, orders. If you're ordering something, our food supply is going to be very light or not at all here. You see the boat here also. When you least expect it, in reverse. It's worth waiting for. Now, I don't know who that's for. You know, for most of us as citizens, that's not going to be something that we would want to wait for. Now, for the people who may be employed, it may be a great wait for them to get what they're asking for. I mean, who doesn't want to be appreciated, to be able to get more money to feed their family? The cost of inflation for housing, food, you know, oil, gasoline, everything is just high. Rent, right? So if they can get it how they need to get it, then, you know, good for them. All right. I just want to put 2 of these out. Caution. Yeah. And an illusion. What's the illusion? We got the Power card in reverse. And see that? Saturn, Aquarius, I know. All right, let's wrap this up because I know I've been on here a long time. Something that somebody don't know that is an illusion. And they need to be very cautionary to keep a sense of caution. That's probably why the owl came out here. Remember, it said to be aware, explore the unknown, be very observant. This also can be pertaining to you. Just take out the port, take out the employee, and put yourself in a different situation, maybe a relationship, marriage, whatever the case may be. Okay, you can still turn this whole reading into your personal scenario for the time and everything like that. Okay, but you need to be very cautionary, because don't have an illusion that things may actually go one way when it's about to go another way. Stay observant, whatever that means for you. Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, keep a sense of caution around your surroundings, where you work, people you're dealing with. Just stay aware, okay? Because something is not how it seems illusion. And it may not be that you necessarily have to do anything or to exude power. This seems like the other person or party um have been trying to use power over you, and some of you may have been trying to use power back as rebuttal. But it's saying keep your power by not overdoing your power. Just stay very observant, aware, listen to your clarity, your insight, use your wisdom, because there's something here that you don't know. Some of you actually can be waiting on a message of concern, which can be a letter in the mail, a telephone call, a visit. Maybe you got an appointment and you're waiting on court or anything like that, right? So some of you are waiting on a message to be able to help you along to get you back into your power, because everything is just an illusion right now. Now, this is also giving me Rahu energy, which is in Pisces. And it's going to be like that for a while. So some things are not as bad actually as it may seem. It's just Rahu in Pisces creating, exaggerating your fears. Okay. The sun. So everything is going to turn out good. It's going to be a yes for you. It's going to be a yes for us dealing with the port system. This also can be, again, like I said, when the sun moves out of Virgo and goes into Libra. That's going to be the next sun transition for Vedic sidereal. And that happens on October the 15th. Okay. But the sun, let me read it first. Time here turns to release and unfold. No. Unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. So there's pretty much, like I told you, about Saturn wrapping up some things in your life that has been old cords of pain, whether it's partnerships, relationships, family members, a way of thinking, your perception, your perspectives. It's time for the sun to set in your life as your new journey and transition. Everything may not be for you to know at this time, but you're waiting for it to come to you, right? Some of you may not be expecting anything at all, but you will get, for some of you, some type of movement, action, communication, a visit, a travel. For some of you, also vacation. But we have a lot of areas right now that are still flooded. Okay. So a lot of things probably will be more calmed down, as you can look as the sunset here, and then the boat and then the water is sitting very calm. So things may actually calm down for you in your life by next month. But something also can be that you need to take care of today, which is October the 1st, which is, especially if you've been affected by the flood. Some of you lost everything. You lost your food, your clothes, your house, your trailer, your boat, a pet, family member. Your job is closed. You're not having no money coming in. So some of you may need to apply for hurricane aid, through Salvation Army or something, some type of governmental assistance, because everybody's not going to have flood insurance. You get what I'm saying? And able to rebuild. So this is the sunset. It's coming next month, which can be a huge transition, a calming period. But don't get too settled too quickly, because I do believe we got another storm coming in. It's always calm before the storm. Okay. And if this is your reading, you're about to be the Fool card, which is you're about to take a leap of faith. You're about to start a new journey. Some of you can be dealing with technology, however that may be. Working with computers, building computers, servicing computers, laptops, desktops, cell phones, iPads, cash registers, whatever the case may be, right? But I see a lot of more technology coming into your future. That also can be digital banking. It's a lot of stuff here, but I don't want to, tie y'all up a whole nother hour with this. So if I went too fast, always go back and rewind it and watch it again. But the sun will be setting, which is bringing us a new day, another new opportunity. But right now, it seems like we have to embrace the unknown, because that's what it is. We have to stay cautionary, and we have no choice but to embrace the unknown, because we don't know what today, next month, or whatever the case may be regarding the title of this video, which is information about the port system. Thank you so much, and thank you to my moderators, and my loyal subscribers. If you're new here, make sure you like the video and also subscribe, because my readings are more about foresight, and I would love to welcome you back for the next video. Make sure you hit the bell notification, because I always go live so that it will show up on your feed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.